Hey everyone, welcome back to Growing with the Rileys. I'm Trevin.
And I'm Kaylee.
Yeah, hey guys, we're a family of 6 here in Southwest Missouri, homesteading our backyard that is just under half an acre.
In the last couple of years, we have been learning how to grow our own food, raise animals, and kind of rediscover some lost skills. Today, we are going to be giving you guys a tour of our homestead and where it is at currently. So we hope this is going to be something we do pretty regularly.
For us, it's fun to watch the progress. It's fun for us to see just the seasons of life and the seasons of the homestead just change and grow. What we just like to do is take you guys along. We want to just show you what we have, why we have it.
So let's go.
Hey guys, this is our greenhouse. This was actually just built this year, a couple months ago actually. We'll link those videos.
Yeah, and so we used cattle panels and some leftover lumber that we had.
Yeah, so far it's crazy how well it works. Right now, outside I think it's 50 degrees-ish.
Not quite.
Right now it's 80 degrees in this place. We have some tomato starts that we're hoping to sell at, we have a citywide garage sale coming up.
Right now, the only thing we're using it for is starts, but here in the next couple weeks, we're going to start planting into our greenhouse.
Yeah.
So some projects coming up in the greenhouse will be the planting. We're going to put the fan in.
Yep.
And then we would like to create something where we can roll up the sides of the plastic for our really hot days.
Yep, so there's our greenhouse. Next year we're gonna take you guys over to our chickens.
Chickens are really great first animals for your homestead.
Yeah.
They're
Number of reasons. The main one I like is because they're goofy and fun.
They're really fun animals. But they're also not a high commitment animal. They're pretty low maintenance. Our chores take maybe 5 minutes every day. And then, you know, we have our occasional cleaning of the coop and things like that. But it's really minimal on commitment level.
They're good for kids. Our kids love them.
We did get them as chicks, so we did wait longer to be able to get the egg production,
Yep.
but it also gave us time to get used to having them. They were small, so the kids were less timid with them.
We don't have them fully free range in the sense that they're just not going all over our yard. We would love to, but we have our garden that we do not want them in. Actually, when they started laying eggs last year, they were laying in the garden. So
we want to keep their eggs to one spot. For the most part, they stay in their run now.
these wood chips as well, we line this run with wood chips so that one, it keeps the smell down, two, the carbon from the wood chips and then the nitrogen from the chicken manure actually breaks down and makes really good compost over time. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing it this way, and it helps us because every year then we'll be able to use that compost to help top our beds, and in that way we don't have to go purchase as much compost.
They also eat all of your kitchen scraps.
We forgot about these guys.
Oh yeah, and we don't have just chickens. We also have
ducks here.
ducks.
This poor guy though is a male. Got to figure out what to do with him because he's not doing
He's not doing much for us
much,
right now.
but other than just letting us have fun with him.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
And then we have one female, and she's a great egg producer. Our family, half of us prefer the duck eggs actually over the chicken eggs. So,
Yeah, and we only get one a day.
yeah, we
but
only want to do.
they're
So
really good.
we like to bake with them, and then we got two who they prefer them over chicken eggs fried. So we actually started with 5 ducks. They are probably one of my favorite animals. I love my chickens, but I really love my ducks too. Their personalities are really fun. They're really cute as babies. They do take a lot more space. So in our small homestead, it just didn't quite make sense to have that many because we would need a bigger home for them. They're a lot messier.
All right, we're over here with our bunnies now. We have way too many bunnies. We started with 4, we have 6. Turns out, rabbits multiply like rabbits. Winston right now is holding one of the actual newer ones we have. Or he is a cross between a Holland Lop and a Mini Rex. Yep, you're right. Holland Lops kind of have floppier ears, as you can see he does. Why we have rabbits? Because our garden is one of our main focal points here on the homestead. We use their manure to help fertilize the ground. We need to do a better job at getting a catchment system in place for it. There's a lot of projects we're trying to work, but that is one of the main reasons we have them. So their manure actually is, I guess you could say it classifies as a cold compost. Chickens, it's really high in nitrogen. If you get too much of it, too much concentration on there, it can actually burn the plants. This is manure that you can actually use right away. Once they go to the bathroom, you can grab the manure, put it on the garden, and it's good to go, good to use. Goats are another animal that does that. Maybe in the future. The reason why we chose these to have bunnies, they're quiet. They're low maintenance.
All right.
Here's our garden.
Here's our garden.
This is the last stop here today. It is the garden. We started out a 12 foot by 12 foot corner of this backyard, and it has over the years just continued to evolve and grow. So
like you said earlier, this is the main focus of our homestead. Being in town, we're limited on what animals we can have, and we don't have space for large animals. So the bulk of our homestead really centers around this garden area.
We're dependent a lot on the grocery stores. We're dependent a lot on mass food production. Different things you guys can grow and eat that you will never find in a grocery store. That's what we're trying to get back to and learn from.
We use the no dig approach in our garden, so you can hop back to some of our past videos that show you guys the method. So all of this garden area, we have laid out cardboard, then compost, then our wood chips for our walkways.
Yeah, so we used to mow this area, now we get to eat it.
And like you said, one of our favorite things about this, now this is like flat and brown and not much to it. By the end of the season, you will not be able to see to the other end of the garden. It's one of our favorite places to be in. Our kids love to be in here and to play in here. We'll have things growing on trellises. You have things that are tall, things that are short. There'll be colors, there'll be flowers, and it's just a really beautiful, fun space.
Mornings, one of the biggest things I enjoy in the mornings. Come out here super early, it's still dark, watering, and grab a cup of coffee, come walk the garden. Super peaceful, relaxing in the morning. When I come home from work, we just find ourselves out here walking the garden. It's kind of a good decompression area for us whenever we come home from a long day at work. It's enjoyable.
You know, our dream has always been land, and as busy as it is and how many cars we have going by, it's been a really fun journey of like just getting started where we're at, doing it because we want to and we enjoy it. How many other people have stopped and they just enjoy seeing the garden, or they'll stop and just want to tell us about a memory of their garden or their grandparents' garden. And so it's been a really neat connection to our actual local community. Blessing.
Yeah.
And we look forward to showing you guys it as it changes throughout the season.
Thank you so much for joining. Please, again, if you haven't, we would love it if you continue to follow us on this journey. So please like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so when a new video comes out, you guys will be notified.
See you
next time. Later.